Hello and welcome to the 4Q channel. Today what I'm going to be making is garlic prawns. Now garlic prawns can be made different ways. I've seen it done with lemon and parsley. I've seen it done with just garlic and cream. So today I'm going to introduce a little bit of Asian style to this dish. So to start off, we're going to use some butter. So we'll just get this heat going, and you just want to put everything, everything on low. Okay, so we're going to put a nice dollop of butter there. And we're going to just let that melt. Then, so that the butter doesn't burn, just going to put a little bit of rice oil. You can use vegetable oil, but I prefer the rice oil. And we're just going to let that butter dissolve. Okay. Next thing, we're going to have some nice fresh prawns. Per serving, I use probably about 8 to 10. Now, this is one of my son's most requested dishes. He absolutely loves this dish. And really, with prawns, the moment they start to change colour, you know they're cooked, so they don't take very long. That's it. Okay, so they've got a bit of colour, which is great. Now, we're going to add the garlic. Now, I use about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. And as you know, the one thing I hate about garlic is how fast it cooks. And if you cook it for too long, it will start to burn. So, you slowly start to see it cooking for at least about 30 to 40 seconds. I then start adding cream, and the cream will stop the garlic from cooking. So I roughly use about 3/4 cup of cream. Now that might sound like a lot, but we just want the cream just to get a little bit thicker. If you have fresh prawns, that's great, but you can also use frozen prawns. They're already clean and gutted, so you don't have to worry about the poop tube in the middle of the prawn. No one wants to eat that. Okay, as you can see, prawns have changed colour. Now here comes the twist. To that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of oyster sauce, and I'm also going to use gluten-free soy sauce. The reason I like it is because it's not as strong as your normal soy sauces, and I find that you can really make this dish too salty if you use a straight soy sauce. So the gluten-free one, for some reason, I don't find it as salty. So, and like I always say, you need to taste, always taste. That's perfect. I know I keep saying these dishes are perfect, but really there's nothing to them. So we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to plate this all up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to plate up, and to do this, you want to sort of make it look a little bit fancy, just to show you've put put some effort. What do they say? You eat with your eyes. So I've got this little bowl, and what you do is just some rice bran oil, just spray that in there, and then over here we get our rice. Now I use Jasmine rice, which I find works really well for this dish. Basically you want to get it to 3/4, and if you've got something flat that you can use, just push it in nicely like that. Okay, then flip it over, give it a little bang, and there you go. You have a nice presented rice, just like that. And then we're going to come over with the prawns and just place the prawns just around the rice and such. Now, not once have I ever served this dish and not had a massive reaction to it. Everyone has absolutely loved it. There you go. Beautiful. Don't have to too much sauce on it. Now I've thrown some Thai basil outside, and just to give it a little bit of a nice decoration, we're going to pop that in there, and there you have it, garlic prawns with a Asian style. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you on the next video.